We got a beach scene. In my book that I'm reading, I picked the Fool card. And I was called foolish yesterday because I didn't want to buy stocks. I don't believe in stocks. Now, money market or something that pays a high interest is okay, but I don't want stocks. Okay, but I was called foolish. And then in my Light Seers deck that Lee gave me, I'm on the Fool card. I'm not reading every day to you on this deck, but I'm going through it one at a time because she sent me this new deck, and that's how I'm doing it. But I like what it says here. It says the journey of the soul begins with a single step. That was the poster that was on the wall in my first sober job. And now I'm getting it back again when I'm being called a fool. I am ready for this adventure. And it says down my soul path. And if you look at the thumbnail, I changed it to up my soul's path. I am ready for this adventure up. No more going down. So even the little things that you can catch and change it in your mind, because we're being deprogrammed for the way we were thinking. Like I'll give you an example. People used to say good morning, and now we say grand rising. Why? Because good morning is a program that was actually a sad program considering morning, where grand rising is up. See the difference? So I am ready for this adventure down my soul's path. No, up my soul's path. And I will be called a fool. That's fine. When they lose all their money and want to borrow some from me, I'll say, "Oh no, I'm not foolish enough to borrow money." Or I'm too foolish. No. Okay. And then in great measure we find great peace. That is the devotion for today. Okay. So, no, I'm not hurt by that statement from somebody. I'm just explaining to you that the world's going to think you're foolish. The world's going to think you're odd. And so, actually, when you do get cut down, it's actually good. Okay. Because you know you're doing something right. But I just thought it was funny that I picked the Fool card after that. And then inside of it, it's talking about the first step. Your journey of the soul begins with the first single step, and that was the poster on the wall when I worked for Step Industries. It was a Kimberly Clark factory where you put together Kleenexes and feminine projects, and you bagged them, and you got to break every hour to do a devotional. So it was fun. My first sober job back in 1995. So I now call in the highest, best, most loving possible guides and angels of the light. Who can most serve? Please come in, connect, and channel through me. Okay, and then the other thing that it says in here is the growth available to you now is unlimited and unending. Okay, I'm going through this page by page. Unending and unlimited. These are very important things. They all go together. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we have the victory card. I did shuffle the victory card, Seven of Wands. And St. Michael says, lean on God and the angels for support. Lean on God and the angels for support. Now we're back to my regular reading of just a few cards because I can read the energy very quickly. We already know we're talking about victory. We have unlimited power because we lean on the angels for support. That's why we have the power. Left to our own devices, we're not as strong. We call in, just like at work, you would call in a bunch of people to help you with the project. Doing it alone, you can do it alone, but it's much more difficult. Okay, so first card out is the Empress, just what I'm talking about, unlimited power. Okay, use your divine feminine, unlimited power. Positive thoughts create positive results, and know that your children are safe. You see how he's got that sword right next to the girl? I'm drawn to that picture today. We're safe. Stay positive. Stay in your Empress energy. The Hierophant is the highest card I can pull for spirituality. And with the Empress, this is pretty powerful. And what was I just saying? The growth available to you now is unlimited and unending. When you say unlimited, you really got to realize what power is there. Have confidence because you're guided and protected, St. Michael says. I'm drawn to the swords again. You're guarded and protected and have confidence. That sounds a lot like positive thoughts create positive results and your children are safe. And on this card, he doesn't have his sword up, he has the light up. The sword is down. Okay, the Empress, the Hierophant, leaving the past behind, 5 of Cups, walking away from all the gossip, people that call you names. You know, they think you're foolish because you don't do it the Matrix way. You're foolish to quit your job. You should get the jab. You should invest in stocks. You can make thousands of dollars. Yeah. It makes you sad because you lost family, you lost friends. I have pretty much have my soul tribe here on YouTube. I have an AA family on 24-hour Zoom. But as in Matrix people, they're pretty much all gone. Either dead or sick or just not on the same wavelength. So it's time to leave an unhealthy situation. And I do. I just say, okay, goodbye. Sometimes you don't even say goodbye. And sometimes God just takes them out of your path, whether they die or they just don't call no more. But it does give you a 3 of Swords. It does make you sad in a way. Things will never be the same as they used to be. So you have to get a new perspective on it all. The Hanged Man. New perspective. And that's easy to do. Spend more time outdoors. Have the trees and the birds as your best friends. I wake up every morning and feed the birds and the stray animals. And today there was a really big Siamese cat. I think the cat is pregnant, but anyway, beautiful cat. You can tell it's an inside cat, and it either ran away from home or somebody left it outside to fend for itself. Okay, underneath the Empress, we have the Victory card again, but this one is the 9 of Wands. And this one, the 9, is endings. He's got the enemy on the stick. The Hierophant is calling in justice. So we're hearing about a lot of truths coming out. And as I told you a few readings ago, we don't want to become angry with any of it. Just like if somebody calls you a name and doesn't like the way you do things, you just brush it off and say, oh, well, that's what I believe. Justice is underneath the Hierophant. Underneath the Five of Cups is your soul contract. So you really have to leave all that stuff behind. You can't fall into gossip or negativity. Remember, we said positive thoughts create positive results. The soul contract, St. Michael says, is a favorable outcome. If you follow your soul's contract, you have a favorable outcome. So let go of fear now. Let it go. Your home is protected by angels, so get out there and do stuff. Don't just sit home and be scared. And the devil is underneath the Three of Swords because he wants you to be sad. He wants you to take the words that people say, even getting fired from a job for not complying to their matrix rules. He wants you to be sad. And the only way the devil can get you is through, it's underneath the Three of Swords, is underneath the Three of Swords, meaning through your thoughts. So if you're going to go low vibe because of others, then he wins. But that's the only way he's going to get you. So this is just a warning that people and the matrix are going to try to bring you down because we're at the finish line. That's where you get a new perspective and you call the angels in for help. You have patience, you have temperance. This is the angel card. God's got this. The angels have got this. Next card out, St. Michael, the situation is already resolved. So you see how that works? You get a new perspective on the way people are treating you and the way the matrix is running things. Oh, I got fired from my job. Good. I can get a different one. Or I can live off my savings. I can live off my interest and I don't have to buy stocks. Temperance. The angels will help you. Have patience. Get a new perspective because the outcome's already favorable and it's already resolved. We had a favorable outcome and the situation is already resolved. Keep your eyes on the targeted intention and believe in trust. Just came out from St. Michael. Believe in trust. I did things my way the whole time and I'm still reaping the rewards. But on the other hand, I'm still getting people saying I'm not, and I just blow them off. But I'm talking to you about it because I want you to know that it happens to all of us. I just say, okay. And I say, well, look at my life, look at your life. Okay, you want to call me the fool. Okay, the world card, last card out. Underneath the perspective, the angel is the hanged man, or the hanged man, the angel, and then the world, the most powerful card I can pull from the deck. That don't get no more powerful, does it? New perspective, angels got your back. You're on a world mission. There was the soul contract. There was justice, the Empress, the Hierophant. Pretty powerful reading. And the last card from St. Michael is God is in charge. Yeah. You put God first, you second, and the matrix last. Your world mission is to destroy the matrix for good. And what's fueling the victory card, Seven of Wands, is the Lovers. So your mission partner's coming in. It's still there. It's still there. Divinely Guided Tarot has a good one today about 21st century Romeo and Juliet. So I'm going to listen to that now. And thank you guys for listening.